what should we put on to start with?
Well, you have to give me a guide on what you can do. So
I'll come down and we'll do 60. Let's start with 60 for a warm-up.
Okay, right.
So that is
20. Put the 20s on.
Yep.
So we'll grab a blue one.
Okay.
So we'll start.
Now,
so
let's
good
talk.
bench.
While we're doing this, do you want to start or do you want me to start?
Well, do you want me? Well, no. You show me your form.
Okay.
And then I'll try.
This is a bad idea.
I can coach you through.
I shouldn't have asked. Now, my first question is, how's Carlton looking this year? We're recording this before your first what do you call it?
Pre-season.
Pre-season game tomorrow.
Yes. We're looking good. We're
Okay.
looking good. Yeah. So we're
okay. I've done
generally
my due
pretty
diligence.
healthy.
Yes.
We've spent a little bit of time in the gym here.
So, Michael, I do this thing.
Yeah.
So give me some leeway that way. Someone told me to do this once, where I go back like this.
Yeah.
And then push in like that.
Yep.
So I can get my back arched. Is that good?
No.
Why?
No, it's not great arching your back. That'll hurt yourself.
I'm doing this.
No, that's unusual.
Really?
Posture. Yeah, unusual. I'm a bit concerned about your legs.
All right, what would you do?
About your legs. Well, depending on... So, obviously the flat back is important.
Is it?
Yeah. So, often when you do the gym, I don't tend to sort of try and lift your back. Like, it's just up here is good form.
Really?
So keep it pretty flat. Lift your legs, and when you take it off, like what you just did before, and then...
You've got quite a wide press as well, is that?
It depends on... Yeah, you want to keep it wider. The closer you go, basically changes, obviously, what happens across your chest. So I'm sounding like a real gym junkie. I'm not actually that big a junkie, but it's...
That was easy for you. Should we put more on?
Yeah, if you want. Yep. What do we got?
What should we put on? So we've got 60. Do you want to add 15?
Okay, right. So
or 30.
You've got some serious strength if you can do a 90.
I'm trying to do the maths while talking
So that's
to you.
your 90. That's 90.
Okay, this would be... Can you do 90 pretty easily?
I can do 90, yeah.
I don't know if I can.
Rightio, well, let's go 80 then.
Okay.
We'll go 80. Let's work our way up. So, because the last thing I want you to do is smash your face.
5.
Right. As funny as that would be...
The more challenging is the maths for me.
Yeah, go get a 10. So you got a greenie. That's 80. And I'll help you, so I'll spot you. So you'll be right.
The guys were saying to ask you about tomato sauce.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a shocker. The first time I ever went to my now wife's house, she never had tomato sauce. And
your wife had never had tomato sauce?
Never, because they never had it in the house. And so I had a roast lamb. This is going to sound awful.
What year is this?
A long time ago.
Yeah. In the 90s.
And I asked for the tomato sauce, and I was, let's just say that their parents were, Donna's parents were shocked and disgusted that I'd actually put tomato sauce on a roast.
Did you put it on ice cream once?
I did as a joke. I sort of thought, well, why don't taste it? I can confirm for all those that want to try it, it's disgusting.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so, but it was for a $20 bet. I did that with Nigel Lappin, who was my teammate, and he said, mate, you'd have tomato sauce on anything.
Yeah.
And I just said, nah, not anything. I wouldn't have it on ice cream. He said, I'll give you $20 if you put it on your ice cream. So I put it on the ice cream, but I can confirm that I've never done it since.
Fantastic.
That's disgusting.
That's great. My favourite memory of you playing is the grand final, was it Scott, where you got knocked over? What grand final is that?
Scott Burns.
Scott Burns, he knocked you over, and then you got straight back up, and then carried on and kicked, and then you handball it on, and then someone kicked the goal.
Simon Black kicked the goal.
And then you went over to him and said, thanks for that. That's my favourite moment of yours.
They're the moments I black out on the field.
Yeah.
I can't remember what I actually said.
That was great. You don't remember what you said?
I try not to.
So I should go flat? Do you want me to lift my legs?
Yeah, so lift your legs up, so then cross them over. So I find that, see how that flattens your back out?
Yeah.
And then as you lift it off, I'll help you lift off.
Okay.
So then you feel the weight. Yep. Go.
I've never done this before.
And up. Oh my God. There we go. That's all you need, mate.
All right, let's go high.
How good are you going?
Do you want to try that?
Yeah, we'll go that one.
Look at the sun rising. Is this okay for shot? It's quite beautiful.
Yeah, it's
sun rising on my bench technique.
We ordered this.
You ordered this. This is beautiful.
We actually ordered this. This doesn't happen much in Melbourne, let me tell you.
How many pools? Oh, don't worry, I got you, Mike.
Right. Okay.
How many pools do you have here?
We have a couple of pools, so there's not much we miss out on. I reckon you can go 90. I reckon based on what
I've
you just
never
did
done
then.
90.
You've never done 90? Nah, you'll do 90.
This would be the first time I do 90.
You will do it.
Do you have etiquette on the gym? Like, guys, make sure you put your stuff back, and are there players who just like deadlift and then walk off?
They're not allowed to here.
Yeah, you would.
They're not allowed to here. So, and the other thing you don't get in here, there's no Insta influencers.
Really?
No, there's no one recording themselves and actually like squatting.
Yeah.
None of that sort of
What
stuff.
I notice whenever I meet footy players, because you see them on TV and they look like normal people, but then when you actually meet them, they're like really lean.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
But are they
very
strong?
lean.
Are they actually
very strong? So our biggest lifters are in the 130 bench range, even higher. So it's they're very strong, even though they're lean. Their power and their strength is very high. So
That's great.
You sort of forget what they're like as you get older. You sort of like think, I could go out and run with them, but you can't. Their power is just they're too strong.
This is 90.
This is 90. So this is the first time you've done 90
ever.
Right. Okay.
I took 2 days off in preparation for this because I didn't want to.
So did I, just so you know.
All right, great.
I heard I'm doing this in the gym.
Hey, so you live over in Hawthorne, is that correct?
Oh, I'm in that area.
Yeah, that area, yes.
Yeah.
Any criminal, what's the funniest story you've had in that?
It's generally pretty good.
Oh,
it's generally pretty good. Right, let's get this done. So, right. You'll do this easy.
Just one or should I?
Yeah, just one. Oh, well, you can do 3 if you like. Oh, look at that. There we go. Oh, maybe 1.
Is it easier or harder with your legs up?
It's harder with your legs up.
Okay, great.
So it's harder with your legs up because you've got nothing to leverage off. Because normally what happens is that when guys come into the gym and they actually then like arch their back, they push with that and then they can arch. So they use it.
That's what I was trying to do, wasn't it?
Yeah. So that is more pure.
The legs up is more pure.
Yeah, that's right. It helps you chase criminals. So it sort of makes you stronger when you've got them on the ground. You can sort of hold them there.
Yeah,
right?
great.
So that's what it's for.
All right.
So you can do that as well.
So you're gonna get this, obviously.
It's starting to get a bit heavier, isn't it?
I saw like a frisson of like tension for you. I was like, oh, that's a bit. Do you want to go more?
Yeah, we'll go 100. Or do you want to go more? Do you want to go? 95. If you go 95, you only need the little 2.5s up.
Should we do that?
2.5s, yeah.
That's 2.
That'll do. That's 2. Have you got a 2?
I've got a 2.
So is there another one up there that's a 2?
The 1.5 and a 5.
Here's another 2. There's 2.5s.
Oh, thank you.
That'll make it.
Thank you so much. The boys were also.
This is the only time I actually could do maths, just so you know.
Yeah.
I was terrible at maths when I was growing up.
The boys were also saying that you like sweeties before a game. Is that right?
What's that?
They said you like to have a sweet food the night before a game.
Yeah, I do. Well, when I used to play, I was a full family block of chocolate.
The Steve Smith thing when he got a century.
You just got to have a full block of chocolate. So
before a game?
Before a game, yeah. The night before a game, I'd always have a snack block of chocolate.
Because in my memory, the Brisbane Lions of the early 2000s, you are a bunch of really thick people.
Yeah.
Incredibly thick people.
Yeah.
So I guess you could have a chocolate because you're just getting maths.
Well, the guys, it's a bit different. That's where sport's now different because back in our day, you'd have guys like Jonathan Brown benching 155.
Really?
And Alistair Lynch benching sort of 155 range. Whereas nowadays, they wouldn't do that. They probably wouldn't get near that.
At
any of them, I don't think.
Would Brownie now?
Oh, no, I don't think. He's a bit skinnier than what he used to be, Brownie.
Doesn't he go for Carlton? Didn't he admit he goes for Carlton?
Well, his daughter does.
Yeah.
His daughter does. So that's all that matters. He's still on the Brisbane train.
Michael, I need you on spot.
This is big. Ready? Okay. Ready, go. Here we go. No.
We can edit
So
that out. Did I look like I was going to do it for a second?
No.
Great.
No,
Your turn.
Time. My turn?
Yeah.
Well, we'll go to 100 start.
Okay.
We'll go 100. We might as well.
We're not here to stuff around.
So grab one of these ones.
Fivies. Tom, can you come in as well?
I'll see how I go with this one.
This is Tom.
Hi.
Tom.
So for someone starting benching now, what would you recommend?
Start with this.
What I would recommend is don't do 100.
Yeah.
That's what I'd recommend.
I've never done a bench, so after this you'll have to teach me how to do it.
But the biggest thing is to really, it's just to get started because the worst part about being in the gym is how sore you wake up.
Yeah, right.
And then when you can't move your arms and you're sort of like going, what do I do now? Because I'm frozen. You got to keep going because after a couple of weeks, you actually will get a heap better. So this is what the boys were saying. So this was the weight which I was mucking around with.
Oh, really?
Yeah, right.
So, and I was just geeing them up a bit. So every now and then they like to give a bit of lip.
Do I need to spot you properly now?
No, it should be right. Yeah, I should be okay.
Yeah, that's incredible. Oh, okay, 2, 3, okay, 4. 4, well done.
Incredible.
Very good, Michael. That's fantastic.
So that was the muck around.
Yes, very good. Very impressive.
Thank you.
Congratulations on your chest.
Thank you.